This quiet Norwegian village sits on top of an extinct volcano. What scientists just found inside could rewrite who controls the modern world. The people of Ulefoss have mined these hills for 4 centuries. Stay 5 minutes and you will learn what they never knew was underneath. Here is the first clue. In March, the buried treasure nearly doubled in size overnight, to almost 16 million tons of rare earths. This is Ulefoss in Telemark. Iron from these hills fed Norwegian furnaces since the 1600s, in one of Europe's oldest industrial towns. 580 million years ago, a rare volcano erupted here, forcing carbonate-rich magma up through a pipe in the Earth's crust. Erosion erased the mountain long before humans arrived, but the volcano's throat survived below, packed with minerals almost nowhere else on Earth. They are called rare earth elements, 17 metals, with strange names like neodymium, hiding inside every phone, car, and wind turbine you see. Their magnets power electric motors, guided missiles, and fighter jets. But here is the problem. Europe mines none of them, not 1 gram. China processes roughly 90% of the world's rare earths, and Europe leans on a single supplier for 98% of its magnets. So in 2021, Norwegian geologists began drilling beneath Ulefoss, chasing a hunch about the dead volcano under the iron town. Kilometer after kilometer of rock core came up, and inside those gray cylinders, the numbers kept getting stranger and richer. In June 2024, the first verdict landed, 8.8 million tons of rare earth oxides, Europe's largest deposit, by far. Sweden's celebrated find at Kiruna, once crowned Europe's biggest, held about 2 million tons. The volcano under Ulefoss held 4 times more. But the geologists kept drilling. Through 2025, rigs pulled 10,000 more meters of core from the dark. In March 2026, the update dropped like a bomb, 15.9 million tons. The estimate had jumped 81%. Even better, 19% of it is neodymium and praseodymium, the 2 magnet metals Europe ranks as its most critical supply risk. The rarest heavy elements tripled, too. Norway's trade minister said the whole deposit had moved into an entirely different league. Now, for the strangest part. If mining begins, the village above may never notice. Engineers call the plan the invisible mine. No open pit. Instead, miners work upward from deep underground, leaving 100 meters of untouched rock between the tunnels and the surface. Above, life simply carries on. Farms, schools, the old ironworks. Below, machines quietly harvest the metals of the green transition. Production is targeted for late 2031. Within a year of opening, this single volcano could cover 5% of Europe's magnet demand. But the volcano still had secrets. Its rock is laced with thorium, a radioactive metal most mining companies treat as dangerous waste. Not this one. Every projected ton is already promised to buyers for targeted cancer therapies and a new generation of nuclear reactors. There is an echo of history here. Until 1965, miners at Unsolved pulled niobium from these same hills for Europe's steel and aerospace. And Norway's luck runs deeper still. In the southwest, drillers struck 70 billion tons of phosphate rock, enough to feed the world for decades. Fertilizer, vanadium, titanium, rare earths, thorium. Piece by piece, this quiet country is becoming the West's answer to a very hard question. There is a catch. The company holds an extraction permit but still awaits an operating license, and China's prices remain brutally low. So here is what the volcano really means. For the first time in decades, Europe has a genuine path out of dependence, if it moves fast enough. A village that forged iron for 400 years may now decide the balance of technological power for the next 100. One dead volcano, one quiet town, one chance to shift global power. The ground still keeps secrets. Subscribe and watch what surfaces next.